Hello, everybody. I'm Madame Sensei. I teach Spanish, French, and Japanese to high schoolers out here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, and I am thinking my way through the Harvard Project Zero thinking routines. So if you want to help me with this work, reach me at studio-nemo.com or ping me on the Minecraft Education Ambassadors or the Minecraft Teachers Lounge or the Duolingo Educators Network. We're still in considering controversies, dilemmas, and perspectives. And again, all the thinking routines are located right here. And we are on here now, there then. And this is a really fun one. But look at this. A routine for considering presentist attitudes and judgments. So like any supposedly fluent language speaker, I had to look up the word presentist. Okay. Merriam-Webster says it's an attitude toward the past dominated by present-day attitudes and experiences. So this just proves to me that you can be fluent in a language and still not know every single word. This one's really fun, but again, it's hard to do with the first year and second year students unless you give them enough scaffolding and enough hand-holding to get there. So I just consider that teaching culture and history is of tantamount importance because you can't understand the language if you don't understand the culture after all. So I just take a deep breath and let it go and accept it as I need to fill in background knowledge. And so if I slip into English right now, it's okay. I don't want the students to misunderstand each other or misunderstand me. When you're teaching grammar explicitly, like you've got some pop-up grammar, you're doing the grammar translation method, you're doing the audiolingual method, and you're looking at transformation drills, you're doing community language learning, and you're dissecting a script that your class wrote, or you're working straight out of your textbook, I find this is a really good one to practice the difference between passé composé and imparfait for the French students, or pretérito imperfectivo for the Spanish students. When you're teaching literature, culture, history, art, listening to some music, or doing a recipe together, there are a lot of things I get especially nerdy about. The whole reason I learned so many languages was so I could read more. So I really like reading old classics to my students of whatever language. It's a fountain of fodder of just culture and vocabulary. And I love hearing the students scream in the middle because that's a teachable moment. About, maybe about 3/4 the way through Tantan, my French students suddenly realize, hey, there's no girls in this story. Like it takes them that long to figure that out. And the other day I was reading Zombieland Saga to my Japanese students, and the students started asking about this character. She's a zombie, but she used to be a famous courtesan in the 1700s, and that was a typical job. It was a normal job. So we got some good cultural discussion about just the history of Japan, just from reading this one silly little manga. It's fun. In our next episode, See, Feel, Think, Wonder. It's different than See, Feel, Wonder, which we've had before. This is a new one. So I hope to see you there.